Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here at the Southern District of New York Courthouse. Today, Friday, August 2nd, 2024. On the Trump docket, yesterday, the Appellate Division First Department here in New York declined the request of Team Trump to remove the rest of the gag order in the Juan Merchan hush money conviction case. They said that sentencing is integral and the gag order must remain in place with regard to the prosecutors, Steinglass et al., Judge Merchan's family. So they said that sentencing is an integral part of the case, and it's true, but now let's switch to yesterday's hostage or prisoner deal with Russia. There was a Russian guy awaiting trial or pretrial disposition, as he finally won yesterday, Vadim Konashchenok, who simply disappeared from the MDC. In fact, the moment his name was announced, I ran it again through the BOP website, and it was just simply gone. So again, I understand. There's a lot to be said about that, but it always tends to... Same thing happened with Victor Bout. He was serving a sentence, but for the other people in the MDC, they have to wonder why they can't get the support of a foreign strongman willing to take hostages like Russia did, the Wall Street Journal reporter. I mean, it's good, but this part of it is something I just have to say that notable. Meanwhile, here at the SDNY yesterday, as could have been foreseen, but we've covered the trial for 2 weeks, the Haji Manaf, was found guilty in the case in which he was charged with trying to move 500 kilos of heroin to the United States for the Taliban. So Manaf, he's gone. Today there may be a rule, we'll see. There's other trials pending here, but we'll report those when those come down. Because another result yesterday was 19 years for Tigre Bonilla, the former president, the former head of the Honduran National Police. He asked for 10, the government wanted 30. Some expected Judge Castell to go 20, but he went 19. The guy is 65. We'll have to see. He said anything over 10 would be a death sentence. I don't know. It depends how the health system and also the luck. Tigre Bonilla spoke for himself and said he wants to get back to Honduras, and we'll see if he does. Again, there's a lot of cases here, but this Goudreau case, believe it or not. So there's a guy, former Green Beret, indicted for trying to move AR-15 style rifles and night vision and etc. to Colombia to overthrow Nicolas Maduro of Venezuela in 2020. He was arrested in New York, even though the indictment is out of Tampa, out of the Middle District of Florida. And the judge here, the magistrate judge, ordered him released on $2 million bond. That doesn't mean he had to put it up, just that he would lose it if he didn't go to court. But the magistrate judge stayed the decision for 24 hours to allow the Middle District of Florida to appeal. And surprising to me, I was waiting all day to see the Part 1 judge get it, which is here like the judge that's set up for such appeals. There was no need to appeal. It turns out that simply by the prosecutors in the Middle District of Florida filing with the judge there's an automatic stay. Never liked those automatic stays. Anyway, Goudreau, I'm not defending him or not. I'm just saying it was a surprising, when you're arrested out of district, pretty much any decision to release you can be reversed, at least in this case, the government has to brief it on August 7th, and Goudreau, if he can, has to do it by the 14th. We'll be watching that case. We're now following it both here and in the Middle District of Florida. Finally, since we're on Venezuela, why not discuss, once again, the vacation of Antonio Guterres. He's the UN Secretary General. Now, of course, even higher profile was the Tehran death and the pretty foreseeable response. Some say as early as after today. Will Guterres remain on vacation issuing canned statements? He also he sent a team to Venezuela. The election has zero credibility, but Guterres is not releasing his report. Even Tony Blinken is going a different way. So Tony Guterres may have to follow suit. We'll see. We'll be following it over the weekend. Have a good weekend. Inner City Press going into the SDNY.